Hello everyone, my name is Ahmer Azad. Today I'm here to make a paper side presentation for the novel Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. The novel is about an ambitious inventor named Frankenstein and his creation, the monster. Frankenstein has spent many years trying to create something better than human, but the outcome is not what he expects when he creates what appears to be a monster. After being abandoned by his creator, the monster goes in search of love and friendship, but soon finds out that life does not work that way. The story follows a search for friendship and his downfall. This should be considered for the FM Literary Prize because of its excellent critical commentary from a scholar about the turning point of the book, how the universal truth, failure to obtain love, can lead to destruction, is properly utilized in the book, and because how the theme of romanticism is used in what is mostly a Gothic novel. The first reason why this book is an excellent example of great literature is because of the critical commentary that exists on this book, courtesy of Fred Botting from Keele University. He wrote about how he believes the turning point of the book was when the monster was created. He specifically says, and I quote, "The appearance of the monster constitutes the turning point, the moment of complete reversal which discloses, the negativity inherent in romantic idealism." He further states in his critical commentary that, and I quote, "It is the monster who severs all Frankenstein's ties with the human community, killing his bride and causing the death of his relations." These quotes from Botting prove that the critical commentary for this novel is an example as to why this is a great piece of literature, because both of the quotes aforementioned are agreeable and true, because as soon as the monster is created, he turns into the focal point of the book, and he is the one responsible for the deaths of all of Frankenstein's loved ones. The second reason why this novel is an excellent example of great literature is because of the universal truth that is portrayed throughout the whole book. The universal truth, failure to obtain love can lead to destruction, is shown in the characterizations of the monster and Victor Frankenstein. The monster is abandoned by his creator due to his appearance, and after that he had no one, and had to survive on his own. After watching how the DeLacy family lived their lives for over a year, he was confident enough to introduce himself to the family, but it was all to no avail. He was thrown out solely based on his appearance. This angered the monster, who confronted his creator and forced him to make a female version of himself, but once again he was rejected, and it led to his destruction. He went on a rampage, killing all of Frankenstein's loved ones. Similarly, Victor Frankenstein shows through his characterization in the novel that the universal truth works on him as well. He creates the monster in the first place due to loneliness in the university and because of his love and interest in the sciences. He also created the monster because he was depressed over his mom's dying while giving birth to his little brother, and he wanted to find a way to cheat that so he, or anyone, wouldn't have to go through losing a loved one ever again. The characterizations of the monster in Frankenstein through the universal truth, failure to obtain love can lead to destruction, are evidently proven and show that the universal truth is another example why this novel is a great piece of literature. The third and final reason why this novel is an excellent example of great literature is because of how the theme of romanticism is utilized in what is first expected to be a purely Gothic novel. Firstly, the use of nature as a beautiful, powerful force. When Frankenstein's monster, lonely and abandoned, takes to the forest in an attempt to track down his creator, he finds consolation only in the beauty of the spring, claiming that he, and I quote, "felt emotions of gentleness and pleasure that had long appeared dead, revived within him." This comes from page 148 of the book. Shelley conveys that the central themes of romanticism through the complex characterization of Dr. Frankenstein and Captain Walton. Both Walton and Frankenstein are driven by immense passions, a trait that is typically evident in romantic characters. Walton through his determination to reach the North Pole, and Frankenstein through his ambition of creating life. The theme of romanticism being shown in what seems like a Gothic novel at first is an example of why this novel is a great piece of literature. The novel Frankenstein by Mary Shelley is an example of great literature through its critical commentary, its universal truth, and how the theme of romanticism is utilized. The critical commentary by Fred Botting from Keele University shows what the turning point of the book is. The universal truth, failure to obtain love can lead to destruction, is shown through the characterizations of the monster in Frankenstein, and the theme of romanticism being shown in a lot of different ways and aspects in the novel. All these reasons evidently show why Frankenstein is a classic novel that is still being adored by people even today.